Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bo3 and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Today is our first account takeover. We are on Sir Ginger's account. He is a newly promoted clan leader in my clan, the clan of Bows. He is a rising all-star in my clan. He's been putting in a lot of hard work, and he asked me for some help and gave me permission to get on his account to help him try to progress in Hard Doom Tower. As you can see, he is 1.99, just about 2 million total power, and he's doing fantastic. He is looking to try and beat Hard Doom Tower. He's already beat normal Doom Tower, and now he's looking to progress in Hard Doom Tower. As you can see, he's not really that far off, only maybe 2.5, 3 days. So he's really looking to push, get this legendary book and these 2 sacred shards the best he can. So he said he's stuck here on 92, floor 92. Let's see what we can do without changing anything first. So it looks like he's here on the Whirlum, newly buffed Whirlum Frost King, and Silda Drakes, some Royal Knights here. Looking really good here on the builds. Let's on the champions. He's got some really strong champions. Let's see what can we do here. So he's got the Alice here, He-Man for damage. It looks like we need some control though. So he's these 2 are the cleanse. We're going to take them out here. We're going to go like this. I think what else I'm gonna do here is we won't be able to just like outright kill them, right, with the He-Man. So let's go ahead and try Ninja. First, let's try Grazur, Ninja. We need some more damage, right? So let's go He-Man and Loki. Let's try like this, okay? And we're gonna full manual, and if we can't, we're gonna try and deduce what is giving us a hard time here, and we're going to then look at maybe some gear. Maybe we need to increase some speed, things like that. But let's go ahead and see if we can manage to beat this. He's been stuck on it for a little while now, at least a week. So we're gonna try and get through this for him here. So Manaya, so looks like we're slower than the team here to start. The first 3, 4. So every champion faster than us. So now we can't do anything here. So basically right now it's a speed issue. There's nothing we could actually do here, I don't think, to progress. We can't provoke them. They have block buffs. We don't have a buff strip on the team. So I guess we would just try to do this first. This is going to be a fail. Just want to let everybody know that we have been outsped tremendously here. So we need to work on speed. So what we're going to do here first is cleanse. There's no point in me doing this right now or this because of all of these buffs. So really right now all we're going to do is attack Silda Drakes with this A1 because we're not going to do anything, right? We can't CC them because they're just so much faster than us. They all have the block buffs. So this, like I said, will be a complete fail right off the bat just from the fact that the entire team is faster than this team here. And there's really no way to come back from this. The Loki, yeah, we're just going to end this. So we need to look at the speeds of our champions here and see what we need to do, because it's looking like just immediately a speed issue. So let's go ahead and hit the Guardian Ring real quick. We're going to upgrade this champion, Biggin. And so it's looking like just a speed issue here. So let's look at our speeds first. Let's look at our Mithrala's speed. 227. So we need to increase the Mithrala speed probably. Let's look here though. 297. Much better. So maybe 269, much better. What's the speed here? Really slow on the Silidrakes. What's the new guy's speed? 235. This is much better. What is Loki's speed? Really, really slow. What is Padrig's speed? Slow. He needs to be a lot faster than that. Slow. What's Sildrake's speed again? She's in Relentless. So she's fairly slow, but it looks like she's pretty tanky. Okay. I think I have maybe a small idea here. It's going to be interesting because we're losing in the speed, but we're going to lose a lot of tankiness. What's ninja speed? This is accuracy. Let me try something. I don't think this is going to work because we're not going to have the survivability. I don't think. Hold on, my throat is a little bit itchy. Hold on. So my thought process right now is maybe we just try to give us some speed, right? But we're going to lose out on a lot of accuracy here, but that's okay because actually I think the Arbiter is just fast enough. But we need control. We need to bring freeze. So I'm going to go like this because we need the damage too, right? So I still don't think this is going to be it. But I want to just test out the speeds of the opposing team. Like, are they faster than Arbiter's 297? I don't think they are. But then I want to see if the Arbiter boost is going to get my team to move. So look how... Okay, so we are faster here. Are we going to be able to boost ahead of them? That's the main question here. So now let's see if we can manage to get ahead here a little bit. So now we have some damage. Let's try. I don't think we're going to do a ton. We didn't do a lot, but let's see if we can get the accuracy to freeze. Now we have the accuracy to freeze. We're going to just continue to boost, right? We just need to get ahead of them. We're going to take away one of the Minaya's turn meter because she's going to be one healing. We're going to save our cleanse and we're going to try and do some damage over here now. Let's go for... So we're not doing a ton of damage there. Now we're losing our steam, right? Once they start to go, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to have to do this. Not great attack for wave-based content. But once Manaya cleanses, we're in trouble. Okay. So we started out strong. We didn't have the damage to deal. We don't have the damage to deal now. The freeze from Ninja was good. But it wasn't enough. Because now look at all the healing. So we just don't have the damage. The Arbiter is good. The Arbiter gets us ahead. We need damage, right? So we have to have the Arbiter. So we have to have Mithrala Arbiter. Let's go ahead and try this, right? Let's try Mithrala, Grazur, Chalco. Actually, let's not try Chalco quite yet. Actually, let me look at the Chalco stats. First thing we're going to do is look at, he's not in crit damage gloves, so we can't really use him yet, but let's check what's his crit rate without those gloves. So we need more crit rate stats, right? We're not going to mess with that right now. He's in... So none of our damage champions are in crit damage gloves, but it's looking like the Alice might be the way. So yeah, let's try like this. We might not have the speed without the Lysandra, to be honest, but let's see if we can manage. Let's see if we can manage to get through those. We don't have a buff stripper, right? Or a Loki might be the next option to put the block buffs up. So we do get ahead here. Now we'll try to lock them out. We get most of them. We don't get this Frost King. We're gonna hold out on that attack for now and see if we can. We're gonna provoke. They all resist the Grazer provoke. Okay. Let's try a different tactic. We need the Loki, right? The Loki for the block buffs, but he's slow as molasses, right? So we have to completely change his gear. We need to find a champion that we're not using that has accuracy, but that is fast enough. So we don't need necessarily the accuracy with him there. We're gonna just look for speed here. And it's gonna be tough because we're gonna need these two to do it. Because he's so slow. It's gonna be tough. I don't think we can do it. I think all of these champions probably need to get rebuilt properly. So we like see how slow he is, right? Let's see how much boost we get. We do manage to get a little bit now, but I think we do need to do this though. Try to lock out. We need to save that hit. And we need to do this. This is what's important. We need this block buffs to come up. If the target is an enemy, has 100% chance to block, placing block active skills, block buffs, or two. If the champion uses the skill under Veil, debuff spread. So let's go ahead and do it to a Manaya. And we don't get any of the block buffs, but we do get the block active skills. So that might be okay. But we're going to take damage from the A1s, right? We need to prevent. We didn't get the accuracy. We don't have the accuracy. So let's go ahead and try to remove. So we don't have the accuracy on her either. We'll try to do some damage. It's not going to be a lot. We just don't have the steam, right? Let's steal the increased speed from her. Didn't work. Alice is now dead. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I think maybe if I didn't second boost there. Let's try without Alice. Right, let's try with Chalco. Or wait. Let's go Lysandra, Loki, Chalco, He-Man, Arbiter. Let's try. I don't think it's going to work. But we're going to try here. We'll see if we can finagle some things. I don't think he has silver. This also, to mention, is a completely 100% free-to-play account. Other than the one time that I helped him buy the He-Man for Christmas. That was my Christmas gift to him. He did not buy this. I bought this for him. So let's go ahead and boost. Not enough resistance. Or not enough accuracy. We're just going to try and hit. We do very little damage. Okay, so let's try to do this move. Okay. Now let's try to do this move. There we go. A little bit better. We're going to save the revive. Now we're going to go ahead and kill. We didn't get the block act. Oh, we did get it on her. So let's try to take her turn meter. She resists. Not great. We don't have a cleanse because we are sacrificing for speed, right? So let's go ahead and try to deal some damage. We do have good debuffs out, but we don't have a cleanser because we're sacrificing 2 slots for speed. I maybe be able to take the Lysandra out, but it's not looking good. See, we're not really doing what we need to here. We're not getting heals now. Let's see if we can do it. We do get her turn meter. We need to kill the Scylla Drakes. There's a lot of healing going on here, right? So let's increase speed again, decrease speed. A1. No buffs out, so we need to try to get weakened, resisted. We'll try to continue attacking here. We're doing a little bit better than we've done so far. Let's see if we can kill that Scylla Drakes. We do kill the Scylla Drakes. Let's see if we can steal the turn meter here. We just gets resisted. So now they're starting to get some buffs here. Maybe we wait. It's just increased crit damage on her, which is absolutely nothing. Now they're getting the heal off. That's not good. We need to potentially try to kill one of these Whirlims. Let's go for this one. Has decreased defense. Let's go ahead. Is this steel? Let's do it to who we can. Or gets resisted. So this is the one that decreases buff duration. Let's go ahead and try to do that. So we get the buffs off them. Let's go ahead. Boost. We're taking damage. We need to try and kill one of these. I should have probably attacked this one. Decrease defense. That was big. So we're actually making some progress here on the first wave, right? Let's see if we can reduce that perfect veil. We don't. We really don't have the accuracy, right? So let's go ahead and attack here. The decrease or the buffs. The buff spread is actually really powerful from Chalco, so very strong. Let's go ahead and continue to try and take out a Manaya here. Try and steal her. Don't have the accuracy, but I need the speed lead, right? Maybe. So let's try and heal. We're weak affinity here, but we do have decreased defense. Let's try and kill one of these Manias. This Mania specifically now has, let's try to reduce buff duration. So that was really spicy. So from here on out, what we're going to do, since we're starting to pull ahead, is we're just going to A1. We're going to A1 so we can get just... And that's fine, because she's not doing tons of damage. That's actually not good for us. We didn't do as many A1s as we'd like to right there, right? So we're going to be in trouble because we're slow. But what we're going to do is we're going to have to go for Scylla Drakes, because she is the staple here, right? So we wanted to A1 so we could get some of our moves back. So we killed too early. So let's go ahead and attack Scylla Drakes with what we can. So it's not really going to help. Now what we need is, we really need Chalco to live here, and he dies. And our Arbiter is stunned. But what we can do is try to boost into our Arbiter. It's going to be hard, but we're going to try to revive, try to heal, boost. We're going to try and steal the turn meter from one of these. We don't get it. We need to steal... I don't think we have the accuracy for it, but we're going to try and steal here. We don't get it. We need to save that big hit, right? So let's try and attack one of them. Let's try to reduce... We don't have the accuracy. We managed to get one, right? So we're going to probably die here. We've already... rezzed, although we do have one more turn, so if we can manage to live through here, we might be able to. This is going to be where it's important to do this now, and we get it. That's actually humongous. So we're going to keep saving this. We're going to go for Scylla Drakes now, and we're going to revive and heal. We get decreased defense, it's very bad, so we just rezzed him, but we need him, right? So now we still have to go for Scylla Drakes. We have to try and pick away slowly. We'll try and reduce those. We don't get them. The resistance is too high. We need to just continue to go after her. A1. Pardon me, I need to have some water. So we have to manage to live for another 2 turns. Arbiter. Let's we need Chalco to live, right? We need Chalco to survive. Loki doing very well. He just, I wish he was a smidge faster. We actually have to do this now, which is not good for us, right? Because we need to kill Scylla Drakes. And we end up killing one of their damage. So this is actually good. We're going to maybe start to come back a little bit. But it's not good that we have decreased defense now. But luckily we have the extra turn mechanics. So we lose that. We need to kill the damage now. So now we need to go after that one. We need to live through this. So we're going to heal. And we're going to just go after this knight here. Luckily, that's an enemy max HP attack, so it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But what we need to do right now is just live to A. We just need A1 this whole time. This is going to be hopefully a weak hit. It's not. But we just need to A1 so we can get some moves back. We want to have all of our moves. We need him to live. We need to have all of our moves available to us. So we're going to kill her now. But we need to have all of our moves available to us come this wave, right? So Scylla Drakes is going to be tough here. We need to boost and heal immediately. We need to get ahead with our speed. We get a lot of resistance here. We're going to just go after Scylla Drakes first because she's the reser, right? We're going to try to block passives and decrease defense. And then we're going to do it, block actives and block buffs. We don't get any of those. Very sad. We get it on 1 basically, but it didn't really do anything. Let's try and steal the turn meter of this Whirlum. We do get it. We get 2 stuns. He's doing debuff spread on the A1s. Very good. He lives, but he's going to die here. We need He-Man to do good damage. And He-Man comes in heavy here. Let's go ahead and try to do it here. We get it. Let's go ahead and revive and heal. So very, very important. What's important and what you may or may not have noticed, see, he has the most turn meter. We want to kill him first. So what you may or may not have noticed here is my order of who I'm attacking first. It's very important, right? So it's important to go after who's going to keep the team alive the longest, like Silda Drakes. Silda Drakes just has to be there. She doesn't actually have to do anything to have actually a massive heal passively. So because she's a lot faster than our team, she's going to be healing tremendously fast, right? With the Mania pairing, it's very difficult to have that many healers when your damage is slow and not like insane quite yet, because your gear's just not quite there yet. And it's something that me and Solus are going to be working on, right? Sir Ginger, or Sir Solus, what I forget what you named to. Me and Sir Ginger, we play Destiny together, and his handle is Solus Ginger. He's an incredible Destiny player. He's amazing, and he plays on a console, and I play on PC, and he's just 1,000 times better than me, right? And I mean, I'm an endgame player in Destiny. Like, I have everything you can potentially get up to a certain point. And he solos the dungeons kind of player, you know what I mean? So he's incredible. He's one of my best friends. We play this game together. He's in my clan. He's a leader in my clan. I have tremendous respect for him, and that's why I'm more than happy to help him with this. So because he hasn't been playing for very long, some of his gears just needs to be tweaked a little bit into the right main stats. It takes time. It's very hard to do, and you know, he's doing phenomenal. So he's doing over 100 million in normal Hydra now at such a low. I mean, he just got Arbiter. He's doing fantastic. His Arbiter is the key here. The Arbiter is what really got us the speed to get ahead to where we need to, and the Lysandra, right? As you noticed, we were slow in the first few runs. We did it without Mithrala. Loki comes in huge with the block active skills and the block buffs, and a couple times for the most part he was getting resisted. He's got 400 and something accuracy. I mean, it could have been because of his affinity too. Chalco, incredibly, I mean, he died, he's squishy, right? He died a couple times, but came in clutch for a couple of those buff duration decreases to strip, right? In a way, he strips. It's not a full strip, it's 2 turns on a buff decrease, but I mean, at this stage, that's a strip, right? It's so He-Man coming in with the damage, making sure we scaled the damage properly by not doing it immediately, making sure we get enough buffs so it can scale like that. So this team worked out very well. So let's go ahead. He said he was stuck on that one for a little while. Let's go ahead and help him progress. Let's see if we can get up to here, and we'll see if we can really help him out, right? So we're going to keep this team. In fact, I'm going to make this team the team, right? So Lysandra to start here. Lysandra, what was it? Lysandra, Loki, Chalco, He-Man, and Arbs, right? Arbiter here. Okay. I'm gonna make this Baramis's Manuel. What? That's all I get? Theramis's man team. Thera man team. It's supposed to say Theramis's manual team, but this is all we get for space, so that's what we're that's what we're naming it, right? So we're gonna manual these. We're not gonna do this. We're just gonna manual these. The team is really not, and the AI is really not strong enough to do this without it being manual. So we're gonna manual this, right? And so luckily we got that for him, and we're going to see that this is not what we wanted it to do. So here is something that's very important if you're not aware. Skull Crusher is going to put Unkillable on himself and give everybody counterattack, so we must kill him first. But I think what we're going to do is this first. And this, because if we can get the block, there we go. Now the Skull Crusher cannot do it. And what we're going to do is we're going to attack Skull Crusher as priority, because he is going to be a nightmare to deal with. And right now we're going to take away a damage. We don't get it. It gets resisted. So the damage here, we're probably going to lose Chalco because he's the squishiest. They're going to target whoever has the least amount of HP, right? So he's going to die, sadly. But we're going to try and just deal as much damage as we can here. Now, we do get a fair amount of damage in. There's no, like, real heals. So let's see if we can just... I want to save that. Let's see if we can do some good damage here. We get one of the DPS. We're just going to A1. And we're just going to do like this because we're about to go into the next fight. We're going to let Chalco die. Because what's going to happen is we're going to kill some of these here. Let's kill Lua. Because they're locked, right? They're just going to A1. The rest of the team is fairly tanky. They have decreased defense, so we're going to kill these guys, right? We're going to go after him now. But we're going to A1 because we want to make sure we have... See, we're going to get this HP back when we go into the next stage. So we want to make sure we have all of our moves available at the start of each round. So same kind of deal. No healers, I don't think. I'm not familiar with this dude. But he's going to be the main guy. So what we're going to do, we're going to res Chalco. We're going to heal and boost. We're going to boost to get ahead. I think right off the bat here, we're just going to go big smack, right? So it was not as big as we would have hoped. Let's see if we can steal his... We get resisted. Not good. That's why we... see... We were maybe kind of hoping that this happened first. But now we're going to have to wait. Chalco will probably die. Let's see if we can steal his turn meter, actually. Yes. Okay, just kidding. So he's going to die. Big DPS. That Vizier... Obla's Vizier or whatever. We're going to... try and do some damage here. We do get good damage. Let's try to take away some of this if we can. We don't. So we're going to take big damage here. I think this is still important. We get resisted. That's bad. So here's that. And we're going to have to go here. We're going to have to try and ignore these guys, right? The counterattack is serious. Our guy is dead. We're going to have to just kind of eat this turn for everybody, right? Hopefully, he doesn't die. She's going to die. Okay, now we do our revive. This is going to be difficult to get through because he got off. But we're going to have to just kind of target him still anyway. So Loki might die right here because of the counterattacks. Okay, we're not going to big hit. We're going to keep attacking him. We need Chalco to take a turn. We're not going to even try because I think that her accuracy is too low. Okay, he gets it. Let's go ahead and take those off. He's going to die again. That's okay. We need to do this. And we need to... He's not going to do it again. But now we need to do this, right? Now, we just need to A1. Like, it doesn't even matter. We just need to A1 so we can get our abilities back. We need to revive Chalco, get the heals. Actually, hopefully Lysandra dies so we can revive her, right? Hopefully Lysandra dies. We might even be able to heal, but what we're going to do here, revive, heal. So now we don't want her to die. And we're just going to attack here with the A1. I think we prematurely kill, but we have no choice, right? So this is going to be hard because of the Crisks. So we're going to start off the bat here like this. We're going to try and take the turn up so we don't get it. So we're going to have to try and kill Crisk. It's going to be very difficult because there's two of them. So the two Crisks are going to be a nightmare to deal with. Oh yeah, we need... So... We need to have all of our abilities at the very beginning of this one, right? So that's we get smoked here. at the end. But let's see if we can beat this one. Let's try again. Let's try again. Actually, let me see something. Let me try to do it without Lysandra. I think we need to try it with... I think we need the accuracy, and we need Mithrala. I'm going to try to do it without... I'm going to see if we can get the speed without Lysandra. I don't think we can, but we're going to try. We're going to try to do it without Lysandra here. We're going to try and boost. We're going to try and get the petrification so when the counterattacks happen, we're going to just A1 here. We're going to do his A2. We're just going to target, see how we get the petrification, takes the counterattack off. We didn't get it there. We did get it there. We did get it there. Now we're going to strengthen. I think now, for this one, I'm not going to lie, I think we just heal Chalco. We're going to go after this Lua. He's going to lose his his buff there. And let's just go ahead and keep attacking here. Gets the petrification. Very important. I think this is a good thing right here. So we're going to just A1 here. I think we're just going to go in with a big hit here. Get some damage in. We're going to boost. Do we boost? I don't think we need to boost. We kind of have good control with Mithrala right now. Let's go ahead and try to steal the turn meter of him. We get it. He had the most turn meter. Let's hold off. I think we're going to be okay now that the fight has started to happen here. Let's just try to kill Skull Crusher now. We do have decreased speed on the small version, but I think it's okay. We're not taking crazy damage quite yet. We will cleanse. Put up some defenses, right? We get our shield. So we'll kill him now. Notice now that Chalco is not dying like he was. So let's go ahead and kill the other damage here. Now we just have to deal with these two little guys. We're just going to A1, right? We want to make sure that we have our abilities ready to go at the beginning of the fight for each round. It's very important. And you can see how I do this, right? And how I'm picking my priorities. This is how you do it. Especially on low power accounts that maybe don't have the proper gear. So anybody who's trying to learn how to do hard Doom Tower, this is going to be a video for you. And it really just comes down to experience, right? I run 9 accounts. They all can beat hard Doom Tower. So this is something that is important to learn. Sometimes for certain rounds, you just have to swap a champion or two. Like in the previous one, there was a ton of healing. We needed to get faster than the healing, right? So here, we're going to boost first because we want to get ahead. We're going to put our Hex so we can get the petrifications. She's also now our lead for the increased accuracy that we were kind of lacking before, right? So we're going to just go for the A1 on here. Kind of stack up these buffs, right? And so we're hoping that he doesn't die. He's going to put those up. He's going to die here. Not good, but we're going to revive him. We didn't get any petrification on that one, so we're just going to kind of wait again. We need to get lucky here. I think we're going to try and do that. We completely fail. This is going to be difficult here. We didn't get lucky, so we're just going to go in on him. The revive, we're going to have to wait for the revive again, right? So we're just going to have to kind of just do our thing, right, and boost until it happens. We need the petrifications to happen, so when we can, we're going to hex again, right? Next turn, hopefully it hits those two. We get two that's not going to affect us too much on. We're still getting these buffs, right? I think I'm still going to wait a little bit. There's no rush, right? The team is kind of tanky now that Mithrala is here. So we're just going to continue to attack. Let's go ahead and try to do this on him. We get his turn meter. We're going to get a counterattack here from him, but it's okay because he's tanky, right? So let's go ahead and do this again. Get more buffs on him to scale the damage. We're just going to try and kill Skull Crusher. That's the main priority. We're going to wait a turn now because we want to revive Chalka. We couldn't get him to live, right? Petrification. We couldn't get him to live through the damage here. 4 DPS here, very difficult to deal with on somebody as squishy as Chalco, right? But we're going to heal him here, give the boost. If we can, right here, we'll heal him. So no counterattack right now. We're getting real close. We're going to kill Skull Crusher in this one. Okay, so notice how he's dying like a lot. So we're going to try and decrease turn meter here. We don't get it. We don't have the shield available to him, and now he dies. So that's a bummer. We're going to have to just continue to wait. We need to just wait. They're not going to be able to kill this part of the team, but we need him to live because he's actually important. He's pretty much our buff strip and our main decreased defense. We need to save this for when Chalco comes out so we can give him a fat heal right off the rip. We're going to save this because we're not really taking crazy damage with these guys. These guys have been living. We're almost there. So we're going to just continue to hang out, right? He-Man is powerful enough to where he can... Okay, where he can kind of do too much damage all at once. But we need to get him there so we can get... They're not about to take a turn, so we're not going to do any of those moves. But what we are going to do... Actually, no, we're not. What we're going to do is we're going to steal his turn meter. Because he's the one we're going to try and kill first. We're just going to go for him first, right? We need to try and kill this one. Because we need to save that ability for the beginning of the next round, right? We don't want them to get like an amazing amount of buffs right off the bat. So now we need to make sure we have our boosts so that Arbiter goes first and boosts us into the lead, right? So this should be okay. This should be okay. We should be able to get it this time. So he's going to shield. He's going to shield. We're going to boost. We're going to hex. We don't get this one. We're going to go after a Prisk. Now we're going to try and get them like this. We need him to live. We get provoked here. We need Mithrala to go, like, now. Okay, so we got screwed there. We needed Mithrala to go a little bit sooner. But, we're getting a lot of petrification. This is going to be important. We need to do a lot of damage here. We do a fair amount of damage there. I'm actually happy about that, because we're going to res a lot of petrification, a lot of decreased defense. So this is good. No reviver, so let's go for the whoever's almost dead to get him just off the field. Let's go for him. We get a lot of them. That's very good. Let's go for the turn meter boost, right? Now let's go for this Lua. These two by themselves are not going to kill us, right? We're going to save that. We're going to go for this Lua. They have decreased defense, so we're actually doing very well. Let's get the Hex on them. We should be able to pull through right now. This should not be an issue anymore. Reaper comes out. We have one Prisk left to beat. No big deal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to just ensure the win by making us stronger. And we're just going to kill him right here. GG's. So that was the second run that we did. You can see how important some of these champions are. I'm actually going to end the video right here, right? As you can see, we're pushing 45 minutes, but the next time you hear me talk about it, I will show you guys that we did beat this, because I'm going to continue to manual the rest of these fights for him. And I just want to say, if you guys need help with anything, please let me know down in the comments below. As you can see, I kind of know what I'm doing for the most part, and but it's pretty cool. Like you saw in the beginning, I was kind of testing out what his champions were doing, how they were with the speed. So we failed a couple times in the beginning, but once I figured out the team, the right champions, you saw how I kind of manipulated the way the game was working through the champions and their abilities. So this is what I love to do. This is what I love about Raid. And Solus, you're the man. You're my buddy. Shout out to you and all the hard work you're doing. I'm glad I can help you. So just wait a little bit longer. We'll get this up. We'll get this done for you. And everybody, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Goodbye.